Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us. Our round begins with a par 4. Time to put this in the fairway. What do you say? And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin. Careful of this one, fairway bunker. Not sure what's going to happen here. All right, hitting from the sand, and I don't think this has enough. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Okay, here's a par putt. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Ooh, and as that drops in, that's his par. And your friend will be 1 up after the first hole of this one. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. All right, let's send this ball away. And your friend looks like he's in the rough. And let's get out of this beach here. And from the sand, I don't think this has enough though. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And this is our third shot. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh. And this will save your par. He's got a 3-footer here. And that will go. And that hole will be halved. Here we go. We got a par 3 on the 3rd hole. Well, let's see what you got. This approach is heading right at the pin. Hitting into an elevated green here. We're going to need a little extra club, I think. Okay, we're on the green. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Oh man, he almost got that chip to go. Okay, par putt coming up. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Ooh, that's too bad. Gonna have to settle for the bogey, I guess. Okay, and if he sinks this next putt, he will go 2 up. All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's gonna win the hole. And your opponent is 2 up on you after that one. And here we go. We got a par 4 on this 4th hole. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Just a pure swing. And he's looking at around 190 yards to the pin. This is leaning to the right. And second shot here on the 4th. Well done. All right, let's see what he can do from the greenside bunker. Well, he's got an insanely long putt to contend with here. I don't even know what to say about it other than let's just watch and see what he does. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. This one just has a little tiny break to the right, I think. Okay, your opponent is 1 up after that one. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Okay, this one might be a bit long. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And here's their 8-iron. Here's our second shot on the 5th. He almost got that one to go. This one's 17 feet. You got a downhill putt here. It's breaking to the left. Just a little bit aggressive there. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. Ooh, just missed. This will be for bogey. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that putt will drop. And that hole will be halved. And the 6th hole, we have a par 5. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. It's looking like it might be trouble. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Hello there and welcome to the game that is PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait to see what happens today. I got good feelings. I'm going to leave it there. Today we start the round with a par 4. Let's go. Hopefully you have a good round. Good shot. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And this one's about 135 yards to go. Nice shot. That'll do. And this putt's around 16 feet out. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. And we are getting off on the right foot here today, starting off under par. I love it. And a 5-foot putt for him. Wind is blowing left to right. Beautiful swing. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. Looks like the sand coming up. All right, this is his second. I think this is short from the sand. And this one's around 175 yards out. Ooh, can we get a kick to the left? Okay, here's your look at birdie. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. This one's looking decent. Oh, birdie putt as well. Oh, that could have been good. And he's setting up for a very long putt here. I think he's on the right track here. Will it go? Oh, and he just barely misses that one. Setting up for the par putt here. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. That'll bring your score up to 1 under par. And what will happen on the third? Let's find out. Well done. And let's see how he does on this hole. Tee shot's looking decent. Well, you don't see that every day. They're ripping the driver right off the turf. Bold. And here's your second shot here on the third. And let's see how he gets out of this one. "11 feet to the cup for him. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, sliding by. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. This one's going pretty hard left to right. A little too hard. And this putt from 4 feet. And if he sinks this, it'll be for par. And that will do. And you are 1 under after that one. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And they're going with the 5-wood. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. Okay, he's setting up from the green side sand. Well, he's got a long putt. Not sure what's going to go down here. This one's breaking left to right. I think he's put it on a good line. Ouch, right by the hole. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. All right, drop this on in and save your par. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Oh, man. All right, give it a tap. And moving along. And you're at even par. You're working with the tailwind on this hole. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And he's about 125 out. Let's see what he does. Here's our second shot on this fifth hole. I like it. I like what you did there. All right, he's setting this one up. Quite a long putt. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Still on track. Ooh, and he won't be able to make it drop. And about 5 feet to go. Oh, come on. And here's your par putt. Okay, let's head to the next. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. Ouch, what was that? And that's a plunker. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Oops. Looking like about 185 yards out. Bounce right, come on. All right, you're on the green. Miles away from the hole, but that is on the green. All right, if you can get this to go, it is yeah, it's worth celebrating. We'll put it that way. This one's way out there. Let's see what goes down. Okay, he's setting up for this 20-foot putt. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Yeah, it's still looking good. Oh, and he makes it. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. And this putt is going uphill and breaking to the right. Good stroke. And right now you are 2 over par. Okay, we have a par 3 here on the 7th. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Okay, let's see what you do here. Good job. And this is his putt for birdie. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. It's still on track. Oh, and he gets that to drop. And a 4-foot putt. Okay, 1 over on the round currently. And the par 4 8th hole is next. Okay, let's send it. Holy, you just ripped it. And from here, he's looking at around 195 yards to the pin. Here's our second shot on the 8th. Oh, hang on. That almost went down. Could take things down to even par with this putt. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. Starting this one out pretty good. It's still on the line. Oh my, it doesn't go down. And this putt will be for his par. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. Just 1 over at the moment. And now the par 5 9th hole. Not sure where this one's going to end up. Could be rough. Here we go. Let's let this one go. And that's going to get wet. My word, that was some serious power. And this is your fourth shot. Oh, that's no good. I think it's heading to the bunker. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. Well, this one's flying out of the rough. Might be too much. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. Nicely done out of that bunker. Stuck it nice and close. Oh, he almost got that chip to go. Okay, he needs this one to save par. This one's just a 3-foot putt. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. Okay, you are at 2 over par. And we start the back 9 with a par 4. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Yeah, that'll play. Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here. Looks like this one's going left. That's an oopsie. Oh, crud. And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin. You have a very long putt ahead of you here. Looks like a right to left break. Well, this one's looking good so far. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. And here we go. He's putting for the par. All right, give this one a little tap. 4 over par for the day. And here we go. We're on hole number 11, and we got a par 4. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Okay, there we go. And he sets up around 165 yards out. Taking this one with the 9-iron. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Oh, almost in there. And if you sink this, you could go down to 3 over par. Look at this one, breaking pretty hard to the left here. Well, this one's on a line. Oh yeah, getting better. Oh no, I hoped that would go another way. He could save his par right here. Let's see what happens. And this one's, I think, going left to right. Oh my goodness. All right, tap this one on in. We'll head to the next. Little tap in for us here, not bad. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. That sounded good. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Five iron on display for this one. Here's our second shot on the 12th. Oh, the chip just slides by. And from 20 feet out, let's see what he does. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. It's still tracking. Oh, and he can't get it to go in the end. And for the save, yeah, let's erase that from our memory. Let's just move on. And that'll do. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. All right, 13th hole is coming up. We got a par 5 ahead. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Well, that was never going to be good. Oh, looky here. They're going driver off the turf. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And you might not have enough club from the rough. And nicely done. We're back in the fairway. Setting up here now for our third shot. And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. I think this one's going left to right. And the eagle putt drops. Five feet to the cup from here. And that's great. That drop shot on the last is kind of a race now with this birdie here on this one. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. All right, give this a rip. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. And this shot's about 175 yards out. All right, here's our second shot on the 14th. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Get to the right, get to the right. And that will play. Thank you very much. Oh, come on, that almost went. And here's what you're dealing with for a birdie. And that drops for your fourth birdie of the day. Okay, that putt's done. And currently sitting at 3 over par. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. That's unfortunate. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. He's in the deep stuff here. He's buried in there. Let's see how he does. Here is their 5-wood. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. I don't know if this one has enough from the rough. Ooh, he almost drops it in there with the chip. And from the green side, sand. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, nice. And just off the pin from the bunker at that. That was an amazing shot. All right, let's head to the next. And right now you are sitting at 3 over par. Here we go on hole number 16. Beauty of a swing there. All right, let's see how he does. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. All right, here's his second shot. Oh, pretty good with the chipper there. Oh my, almost in with the chip. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? And with this, he could save his par. And you're 3 over at the moment. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. Back in the fairway, got a good amount of distance on that too. Well done. And look at this, taking the driver off the turf. This one's heading to a bad place, I think. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin. I'm okay with that. Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. You bring things down to 2 over if you sink this. This putt's tracking. Oh, Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. We got a left to right breeze on this hole. A little bit to the right on the approach here. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And here's a 6-iron from them. Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all. Time for our second shot here on number 18. Ooh, almost in there. This one's 7 feet away. Oh, missed the par. Here's his 6-foot putt. All right, let's put this in the hole and finish up this round. And ending our round with a tap in. Nice work. And at the end of this one, it'll be 3 over for you. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and we'll see you next time.